I really gotta do this tonight. Oh shit, this thing's on. Oops. A plus O equals AO. What's going on? Rockin' Rick here with you, folks. All you teeny bopping, non-stopping, don't stop it, you done dropping. Ready to rock and roll tonight, are we? Oh yeah, baby. Tuesday night. We're getting stuck in a rabbit hole. Why are we getting stuck in a rabbit hole, you ask? Never heard of that term, have you? You've gone down one, but you've never been stuck in one. Well, let me lower it. Can I lower that, please? Here on Rick's Realm, I like to do things differently. And in my ever-going quest for more paranormal knowledge, I have created what I call Stuck in the Rabbit Hole, which will probably be renamed to Rabbit Hole Hopping. Yeah, I think I like that one better. This is incorporating the wheel. Yeah, the Wheel of Mystery is back. See it? See it over there? Is it this way? Yeah, this way. Right there, behind me. 10 topics, mostly paranormal. Spin the wheel. 10 minutes, we get stuck in that hole. And you're going to get stuck because we're going to go down the hole, but after the 10 minutes, we got to pull out. So you're going to get stuck in there. And if you want to go down further, you have to do that on your own time because we're going on to the next. All right? That's how we're doing it. Maybe not 10 minutes. We don't know. But we got things lined up. We got things. I haven't even seen these things yet. That's how breaking this is. Yeah, breaking. Am I allowed to have something breaking on my show? Even though I only have a few, 1,000 subscribers. Let's go to the chat room. We're saying hello. We've got Mr. Blue Chicken. Hey, what's up, buddy? I didn't see you back there earlier when I said hello to Martin. And also, we have Game Claw in the room. We got blue chicken. I got dark blue chicken. I just ate chicken. Buffalo chicken, to be precise. Yeah, got home, whipped some pizza down, got ready, got my iced coffee. I put an extra scoop in the process, so watch out. Yeah. Oh, signature sip. All right. We're going to mix that up a little better. Yeah, who's ready to go down this rabbit hole? I sent out a invite to Darkhour. He was supposed to join me here tonight, but he didn't come along for the ride, so we're going to have to go solo and also call him out on that. Yeah, you want to be on my show? We had it all set up, and now I'm sending the invite again. You guys can watch live. Did it send it? Sent. Twice. Sent twice. All right, so he'll be here soon. I'm just joking with you guys. We're gonna be going down that rabbit hole. Yeah, why can't I say it right? The rabbit hole. And you're gonna get stuck. All right. This thing in my face. Yep. You're gonna get stuck because we're gonna jump right out after a few minutes and go right to the next one. We got the wheel lined up. We need from the audience right now one choice to put on. We got a viewer's choice for the wheel. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the things here so that you guys can. You know what? I'll write it in the bottom here. How's that? These are the topics on the wheel already. So you guys got to pick one that's not on the wheel. UFOs. All right. I'm gonna just type them in, and then you guys can see. There's gonna be 9 in here. One is for viewer's choice. One is for guest choice, and the guest, who, if he ever shows up, he already chose his, and it'll be cryptids was his choice. So what I do for each one of these choices, anybody who's tuning in and new to this Wheel of Mystery, each of these choices that you're going to see on your screen in just a second are going to be on the wheel. I have 10 slots, 10 choices. We're going to spin the wheel. We're going to land on that choice. We go right to some social media type sites where all this stuff, information does seem to come from. Reddit, there's 4chan, there's a few other channels. We go right to them. We just jump right into the hole. If you're in the chat, you want to share a story about it, bring it up. I'll bring it up on the air. We're just diving deep as far as we can go. In a few minutes, boom, we pull back out. Those who don't get pulled back out, they're stuck. All right, hold on. Let me put all this in there first. So it's pretty fun. It's a cool way to see a whole bunch of topics in one different night, and you might learn something. Because when you go on Reddit, you never know what you're going to see, first of all. And we're going to hit 8 different Reddit sites. Oh, yeah, subreddits, they're called. They're like little groups within Reddit. Okay? And we're going to hit 8 different ones tonight. Yeah, so it's going to be crazy. Wait till you see all these unexplained. And then there's photos. Yeah, the photos ones, unexplained, is kind of like unexplained photos and something. You'll see. All right, so we got that. And then we got... You guys are going to see all the topics on the bottom. So you make sure you do not pick one of these. I haven't looked at the chat yet. I just want to get all of these out there. But trust me, folks, I'm there in spirit. All right, so we got the guest choice was cryptids. I kind of spaced these. I don't know. You guys will get it. There's 9 up here. You guys got to pick the next one. Okay? Boom. My job's done. UFOs, ghosts, aliens, paranormal. It could be anything under the paranormal subreddit, which is huge. Aliens again. I don't know why I put that way. I was talking and reading. So we got alien. We're up to 4, right? Is that 4? Yeah. Unexplained photos. Theories on anything is 6. Glitch in the Matrix is 7. I'm forgetting one though. Cryptids is 8. And did I have ghosts up there? Yeah, paranormal. Ooh, scary. Subreddit scary. All right, so that's 9. So let me take that down. Hold on. Let me edit that. And then we got scary. So if there's anything else, you can be specific too. I mean, I know this covers everything. But not really. I mean, there's stuff I don't know about that could be in here. There's tons of stuff in the paranormal. Come on. This just covers like a lot of the things that I know, very little about. So let me put that back up. All right, show that. There it is. So we got all 9. We need one from the audience. Let me go to the chat room now. We got a live chat room on YouTube if you're watching live. If you're not watching live, please try to watch us next time live because I do most of my stuff live and you don't want to miss it. That's where most of the fun happens. It's live, unedited, raw fun. All right, so we're going to the chat room. We got Miss Coral Lamb just joining us in. Hey, you better be sorry you're late. Okay, you have no idea what this game is, but you just have to pick something that you want me to put on the wheel. That's right here. A topic. It could be like ancient mysteries or what else do you want? You know what I mean? Jeez, I don't know. I kind of covered it all, I guess, huh? You know what we'll do? We'll leave it blank. And if we land on it, you guys get to pick one in the chat room. But you unanimous vote in the live chat room. All right. So I'm not going to wait for Darkhour. He's a little late, so he's going to get scolded when he does get here if he does. Be late to my show, but yeah, you'll see. You'll see, buddy. Don't worry. Oh, yeah. All right. So this is the whale. It's Coral Ann. I don't think you've ever seen the whale, have you? A whale of mystery. I've already went to the trouble today to write on tonight's topics. Okay, let me look at this microphone so close. So we got 9 topics. We go down the rabbit hole right on Reddit. We're gonna go see what they got. Oh, that's what the other one was. Dad jokes. I had to put in something funny because I'm gonna take the other thing serious. So I had to, you know what I mean, to break up the monotony a little. We gotta land on the dad jokes. I got a couple of those lined up. Paranormal, UFOs, ghosts, the unexplained, could be photos, any mystery that's on that subreddit. Aliens, theories on anything. That one's pretty cool because that could take us right out of the paranormal and just have you theories on, like, you know, why potato chip bags are half full or something stupid. Cryptids. That was the guest choice, which will be replaced soon if he doesn't show up. This is Glitch in the Matrix, and then back to dad jokes. So we'll leave this one blank. This was the viewer's choice. If we land on that, the viewers get to choose. So I'm going to put viewer's choice on there right now. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. You know what I mean? I'm sorry I wasn't prepared. Where's my marker? Oh my God. I just had it. Here we go. All right. This is viewer's choice because I want you guys to have some fun and choose. All right. How's that? Boom. Viewer's choice done. Oh. All right. So what I gotta do here first, which is the most important thing in my life, is I gotta shake up my iced coffee. It's not mixed enough. It's not like, you know what I mean? I'm not getting all the flavors that I should. Gonna let it sink a little, get all that stuff sink. Boom, shock it back to reality. Oh, love this. All right. Don't forget your steel straws, folks, because you shouldn't be using that plastic crap. All right. And plus, you know what the benefit of a steel straw is, besides you have like a weapon, is it makes like the straw cold, so like the drink is colder when it comes up, and you're not getting like all that plastic crap. So whatever. All right. Who is ready to spin the wheel? Hey, we got 5 people tuning in. All right, cool. If you want to join in the chat room, if we land on viewer's choice, then you're going to get to choose which of the topics out of any of them. But here's the thing: once we land on one, we erase it, so you don't get to go back to it. You're not going to see any. You're not going to see the same one twice. So I really can't have this like. All right, let me. I got Can I share some? Let me try to share. Oh, I don't have it open yet. I wanted to get some music for you guys. I gotta have it so like I can open just like boom, here you go, here's that, boom, here you go, here's that. You know, but it doesn't have it. All right, where is it? I had it and I lost it. All right, well, I seem to have lost my. Oh no, here it is. Hold on. Pause that. We're sharing this. All right, who's ready to spin the wheel? Yeah. Let's get this party started. Oh, hold on. Somebody interrupted the spinning of the wheel. Mr. Late Pants. Hold on. How do I get him in here? There he is. Mr. Late Pants, hello. Can we hear you? Hold on.
Yes, we can. How we doing tonight? It's the Eric's realm. What's happening, pal?
Mr. Late Pants, we're about to spin the wheel here.
I like the new music. Yeah.
This is our game show music. No, that's all right. For our lucky audience, they won't have to wait. We're going to be spinning right the wheel. You already know what the show's about, so it's all right. We're spinning the wheel. You can just jump right in. And I'll call you off the air later and yell at you. All right, so you probably can't even hear what I'm saying. Can you hear what I'm saying? All right. Are you ready to spin the wheel? Because I know my audience.
I'm ready to spin the wheel. Let's spin this wheel.
All right, we got Big Cat. Mr. Big Cat just joined us in the chat. Hey! All right. We're spinning the wheel.
Big Cat, what's up? Martin R. I see you, Corwin.
This is like a mega spin. Here we go. Are you serious? Wait, is that on dad jokes or the one before?
Oh, good.
Hold on. No, yeah. It might not be.
No, dad jokes.
No, it is. All right. What a way to start the show.
Your forte.
What a way to start a paranormal show. I'm trying to get all serious about it. Oh, Lord help us. All right. So here's dad jokes. I didn't want to start with dad jokes. You know what I mean?
Well, you spun the wheel.
Yeah, I know, but I think you were late, so it made me like spin it more than I should have. Because I was nervous. All right,
funny, dude.
All right. While I'm pulling this up, what have you been up to, Mr. Darkhour Paranormal? Michael Rosa, everybody, give it up. Round of applause.
Yeah. I've been working on the next shows that are coming up.
Awesome.
I'm not going to say too much yet, but I do have a couple very interesting guests that I look forward to having on the show. And they're going to be in the realm of the paranormal. Nice. Mostly. I don't think we'll stray off that topic a little bit for the next two guests, but we'll see. I do have a third in the works. This guy is an alien contactee, so we'll see what his story is too.
Oh, wow. All right.
And I'd love to hear what he has to say. Yeah, so this is going to be cool. Definitely stay tuned. So that's what I've been doing all day today.
Go check out Darkhour. His link is not in the description because I didn't do that. But you can click on his little name in the chat room on YouTube and you'll see it. It'll bring you right to his channel. Hit a subscribe, will ya? All right. Now, I'm going to bring this up because this is new for dad jokes. I wanted to add a little depth. Do you like depth?
I like depth.
This is going to add some depth to, hold on.
Hit me.
Oh, God. I'm never touting myself
I'm ready.
This area show because I just can't be. I'm sorry, guys, in my life. All right. So this is going to add some depth. All right. You see it real quick. I'm just going to show it real quick. There we go. All right. You want a little taste of it? Let me read a dad joke for you. All right. This is since we picked dad jokes on the Wheel of Mystery. If anyone's just tuning in, Big Cat, we spun the wheel. We picked dad jokes. Here we go. Hope this works. Dad, did you get a haircut? No, I got them all cut.
Oh,
All
was good.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, all right.
So we got a little depth. We got a little. Yeah, I got an audience here now. I didn't tell you guys. Yeah. What you see behind me is just where I sleep, but in front of me, it's like this huge stadium. Yeah, I just sleep up in the little alcove here because they don't charge me rent. But all right, my next joke. My wife is really mad at the fact that I have no sense of direction, so I packed up my stuff and right.
Jesus.
All right. Well, hey, you know, how many of these do I have to do? All right. So, how do you get a squirrel to like you? Act like a nut.
No, I was thinking something. I was thinking of something here.
Why don't eggs tell jokes? Any idea? They'd crack each other up. Stop it. So, yeah, this audience is tame too. I can be like, you know what I mean? I just wave my hand and they all stop. Thousands of them.
Did they all pay?
Huh?
They all had tickets, right? They all had tickets,
no,
right?
This is free. Yeah, that's why they're laughing.
There's a lot of people in that audience.
I've got thousands of people. Okay. I perform in front of thousands of people every night. They just were shy and they didn't want to come on until tonight. I don't trust stairs. They're always up to something. What do you call someone with no body and no nose? Nobody knows.
Oh.
It took a long time to tame them. That's why I didn't want to bring them out too. You know what I mean? For a few months. So it took a while to train them.
You should take notes from this guy.
No, listen. When you can tame an audience like I do, you will talk. Look at this. You ready? Watch. I'm just gonna brush my eyebrow and they're gonna laugh. And then when I point a mean finger, they stop. See? All right, so back to the dad jokes. I
remember Conan doing something like this.
No, this is all original right here. Live on the spot. Did you hear the rumor about butter? Well, I'm not going to spread it. It's a little delayed. I'm going to have to...
Took him a minute there. Huh?
Yeah,
I don't think they got that one right off the bat.
That one was kind of... Why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself? It was too tired. Like if I'm not laughing, they're not laughing. You know what I mean? So like they watch my face. All right, we'll go through a few more here. We'll go on to the next field. Dad, can you put my shoes on? No, I don't think they'll fit me. I
want to use that one.
You can use any of these you want. Yeah, I found these on I don't know, one of those sites. Why can't a nose?
My kids will find it hilarious.
Yeah. Why can't a nose be 12 inches long? Because then it would be a foot. Oh yeah. That's much better, yeah. I won't kill you after this.
You're dangerous with that thing.
All right. So, listen, this graveyard looks overcrowded. People must be dying to get in. All right, that's enough dad jokes for tonight.
Oh, you're killing me over here, dude.
Now, what happens on the dad jokes is they go bye-bye. All right, let me get rid of that. Okay, so we scratched that off the wheel. So we're not going to land on that. All right, well, if we land on it, we just don't. I don't sit there and rub that thing for an hour. All right, now I got to see the screen so I can tell. What are we doing here? Stu Gerson just joined us in the live chat room. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while, buddy. How you doing? All right. Stu, we're spinning the wheel just for you, buddy. All right, here we go. We already did dad jokes. Now it's time to get serious. Now we can't even fool around. There's no more joke things on here. What does that say? I can't read it.
Aliens.
Aliens! All right, let's go see if there's any pictures or new videos out today of aliens that nobody else is going to have. We're going to be breaking right here because our buddy Rich Giordano doesn't go on until 10. You know, he's the main guy to go to. But then third phase, they don't come on until like 4 in the morning, so we can beat everybody. Dave Scott's on at midnight. Let's go. Let's break it. Here we go. We're going to see some picture of a guy in a mask in the bush and be like, yeah. Hey. All right. So I've got all these lined up.
No, it looks good to me. Yeah. I want to buy that mask. Where can I get one?
Hold on. We got to get the thing up. How do I do this? Oh, God. All right. So do you have any alien stories or anything on alien you want to share? What do you think of aliens? Anything like that? While I pull this up.
Well, yeah, it's funny because a lot of this gets covered, you know. It's like you say, just reference show 13, halfway through, there's a timestamp. You will find the answer to what you're asking. Although that's not really the way to go into interviews. Sometimes it can work, but I mean, let's see what you find and we'll go from there. Because I think a lot of people, at least the people that are here right now, know exactly what I think of aliens and ETs. Either you're doing a really good job of holding that smile or you're frozen.
What the hell is that?
I don't know.
Dude, my whole laptop, when I hit aliens to pull up on the screen, you know how you go onto StreamYard to pull up your screen, whatever you want to show, and you go to that window and you click it and then you hit add audio or whatever, and then you hit share.
Yep.
Right? My whole laptop just went black. Every window just closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the browser and everything. So I had to reopen everything.
They're on to us.
Yeah, shall we be looking? Yeah.
They want that wheel. Belongs to the Museum of Mystery.
I don't know if I have. Oh, I do have them all. All right. We got it, folks. We're good. All right. Aliens is the topic of tonight. Well, right now, anyways. Here we go. Hopefully, cross your fingers this won't crash this time. Did it crash? No. Hey.
Nope.
All right. But I can't see the screen, so I got to pull it up. Hold on. Give me a second here. Well, yeah. We move this over here. We're going to go like that. All right. Here we go. 12 hours ago, UFO reacts to a laser pointer. YouTube video does a strange maneuver. What is it? Oh, wait. Didn't Rich play this last night? I think, yeah. They played Rich played some Goop on last night. So we don't want to play that again. We've already seen that one.
Yeah, she did beat us to it, huh?
He's not even having a show tonight. He beat us. See? I'm terrible. So, it's all right. How do you go back on this? Why isn't there no back button on my thing? Oh, God.
God. I don't know.
I give up on everything. You know what I mean? Sometimes. This, like, my back button just disappeared off my browser. How does that even happen? Like, are we not supposed to be talking about this right now? Like, I'll send you a picture of my. There's no back button. Look at this, dude. I'm putting it next to my other browser, and there's no. I've never seen this in my life.
Listen, you think you have problems over there? Right now, I don't even have a place that I can write in the chat in StreamYard. It's just not there. I have to use my phone to chat to people. I'm talking about problems, man. Jeez.
But I can't hit the back button. Now I can't go back. Like, why? I don't even understand this. I've never seen
Use
it.
your keyboard. Use your keyboard.
No. How do you do that? What do I hit? I never use my keyboard to go back.
Nope.
What do I do? What do I hit?
You hit the button that makes it go back. The
Backspace?
button that makes it. No.
Which I don't
know.
I've
Be
never
honest with
used
you.
it in my life.
I don't
use the
remember.
little arrow. I use the. Who doesn't use the little arrow? Come on.
No, I know. I mean, you know what? I don't
What
remember. I just know that it's possible. I was hoping that maybe you forgot. Just trying to help, buddy.
I don't know.
Oh,
See,
you killed me tonight, dude.
Game Vet was having issues with StreamYard also. He's saying in the live YouTube chat. If you're not in the live, get in there now. All right, so yeah, I'm not playing that one. What we're gonna do is close that. Okay. And then we're gonna do this. This is so like bad. I love it.
What you call grassroots right here.
Oh, I love it. I do, honestly. I don't want it to be any different because I wouldn't have fun because I'd just be sitting there like Mr. Stiff Pants. You know what I mean? All right. Here we go. I think I got it, folks. We're going back to aliens one more time. Well, now we're only going to have like a minute to spend on it anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right. Before he died, we already know about MacArthur. Crop circles in Portland that appeared this week. Do you know about these? 16 hours ago on YouTube. Have you heard anything about this, Mr. Crop Circle?
Yes.
You have? All right. So I'm not going to play that one.
No, play it.
All right.
Just because I know about it and I see it.
Yeah, but I don't want to be
that,
playing YouTube videos, dude. Then I get copyright ninjas coming to my house when I'm sleeping. They're like peeking at my window.
Bunch of bureaucrats dressed in suits with swords, you know. A couple of them have briefcases. They use them as shields. You know, you can see them practicing in the fields if you watch at the certain time of dusk. They're out there.
I'm not doing this. I'm not playing it. I'm sorry. All right. I thought this was the ISS. 15 hours ago, right here. You seen it first on Rick's Realm. 1 minute, 41 seconds. Look at this. Posted just today.
Hit it.
I'm playing it. Hold on. Why isn't it playing it? Oh, get it on there before somebody else goes live with it. Hold on. I can't even do this show today, God. Dude. Oh, here it is. White Orb. You seen it there first on Rick's Realm. Please go check out Ashley UFO. Please. Then she's getting a thumbs up. There it is. Where is it? See it? Right there. And that thing ain't moving. It's you can see it. She's gonna zoom in.
No. I don't see anything.
She's zooming in.
Let me there it is.
Full screen for you guys. Sorry. That's the best I can do on this. There it is, folks. It moved a little though, if you noticed. Like she thought it was the ISS. That wasn't the description, so it could be. Or a satellite way up there. Or what do you think?
I think a lot of that is, you know, satellite work or weather study related stuff. I mean, honestly, I'm not going to use the word that everybody wants to hear right now because you know exactly what it is. But I'll be honest with you, there's all different types of these things up there, and some of them you've never seen. So when you see the shape, it's not something you recognize.
Right. Exactly.
You know, I'm not going to say for everything, but this one's hard to make out. I really just see a little white dot.
Right. Could be anything.
And it's tough because her camera's sort of not focusing. Yeah. That one's tough.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a little too high, maybe, to be a helicopter, but it could be like a really low moving satellite or the ISS. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I don't see any other stars outside it. The ISS, I don't think you would see that low. I think I've seen it once, dude. I saw like this tiny light wicked far up in the sky. It was like, it looked like it was in space going by my backyard. And I followed this thing and I was like, whoa, what is that? And I saw it with my own eyes. I was like, and I knew it wasn't a UFO, but it just moved so straight. You know what I mean? So I was like, that's got to be like a satellite. But it was so cool just to go like watch it go by. And I was like, I can't believe I'm seeing something like that far away. But
yeah, no, I've definitely seen satellites. They sort of blink across the sky and they look a bit lower than they probably should be flying. It's one way to identify them, at least in my opinion.
right.
I always look for a blinking light first. If there's some sort of safety light or, something, was the FFA regulates, you'll see that on any craft. So,
all right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I love this stuff, but I'm not a UFO investigator by any means. I just took a different turn,
I only
this
know
stuff fascinates me.
Yeah, I've seen planes and stuff in the sky, but I haven't seen every single thing that can go in our sky, legally or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, so I can't be a judge of it.
Not to
but
mention,
this is cool either way, though. Seeing like a huge light just go through the sky. If you ever see it yourself in real life, it's like wicked cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think. But also, even bigger than that, we're breaking it right here in Rick's realm. That's it. If this is the real deal, you saw it here first. Well, I mean, you didn't see it here. I'm breaking her video. It's not mine. It's her. So you want to go check out this nice like Ashley UFO, which we're gonna subscribe. So she'll have 32, and we'll turn on all bells. See, that's what you want to do to my channel, folks. That's how easy it is. Hit that subscribe button and that little bell. It's right here. See the little bell? Daddy likes the bell. Ding, ding. Time for dinner. Oh, speaking of dinner.
You should check out her channel. See what else she has on there.
Oh, yeah. Let's go there and give her a look. Maybe she's got some more UFOs for us to check out as we go down the rabbit hole. Ooh, orange and white orb UFO 1 month ago.
Mm-hmm.
This is a 20-minute video, so I'm not sure we can play the whole thing here, but we'll see what she's got. All right, I'm seeing some lightning. Does she have any, like, is there a UFO? I can't play this whole thing. Like, where's the UFO?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Lightning, right?
Let me go a little forward. There's something, I saw her description here. Maybe this is where she starts to see the, oh, she's getting a little closer. Here we go. Well, that's so cool either way. I don't care if there was a UFO. That's so cool. I love that stuff. All right. Where's that orb? Whoa! Orange and white orb UFO. I don't see the... Let me see if she has a better... Oh, all right. I was seeing something over here. You'll see. Little orb.
Glad you are.
It's a tiny little pin dot right above this arrow. You'll see it. If you can... I have it as big as I can get it, unfortunately. Well, let me see. Because the way she shot it was the portrait mode, you know what I mean? Not landscape, but it's a tiny, like right above the tree line where this arrow is, like exactly where this dot is. The tip of this arrow is where the dot is. Oh, you guys can't even, does it show? Oh, there you go. All right, yeah, right there.
I
you can
get a little bit there. It's just really, really faint.
Yeah, there's nothing I can, nobody's going to make out anything on that one.
Mm-mm.
All right, I don't know what just happened. Hey, I think that's all she's got. Those two. Is that it? I lost my back button again. So now I can't even get out of this. I'm just going to have to watch this for 20 minutes.
This is your night right here, pal.
Oh, there it is. Check it out.
All right.
Now we're getting somewhere. It's just hovering, too. It's not moving. It was in that same
That's hard
area.
to tell.
Yeah.
Might be drifting. It's hard to tell.
But even then, when helicopters are stationary, unless their beam light is right at you, it's not constantly lit. It's like it'll be dark. You know what I mean? So that light has to be pointed somewhere, at least in your direction, like within that scope.
Yeah. I mean, this is interesting. It's an interesting video. There's obviously something anomalous happening there. Like with most of these sort of videos, it's really up to conjecture at a certain point. Which, again, it's still fun to look into these. It's fascinating because there's obviously something happening, whether it's ET related or government work related. It's, nobody can really say for sure on every circumstance, but there's definitely something.
There's something, yeah. And if you don't look at it, what are you going to do? You're not going to see anything. And you're not going to learn like the different movements of things, and it's cool. All right, we got to get.
There's a lot of study that goes into it.
That was UFOs. That wasn't even aliens.
Yeah, exactly.
So what happened to that? I thought we were supposed to do aliens. That spin. All right. Well, oh well.
Well, we were close.
Yeah.
Aren't you driving?
Yeah.
I just got my seatbelt. I'm putting my seatbelt on now. I mean, forget this. Excuse me.
Let's see if we can get back up. All right, here we go. We're spinning the wheel.
Here we go.
We just had aliens. That's a big one. Give me a good one. What does that say? I can't read it.
I don't know. The unexplained. What the hell is that?
Ooh. This one's good. Hold on. Let me pull it up. If I had a back button. All right. Hold on. The unexplained, unidentified, and the unexplained. These are unexplained photos and other stuff like that people just don't know what the hell it is. All right.
Okay.
We're breaking it right now. Except this was posted 5 days ago, so we won't be looking at it. All right. Java Monster. No, it's an advertisement. My friend took this photo last night. What in the world is in the middle? Here we go. Breaking news 4 days ago. Let's see if we can get full screen so that we can satisfy the whole audience. I don't know how to even do that. Okay. What is in the middle? A house? I don't know. What is in the middle of what? Hold on. Let me read the description.
What do they take it with night vision on there? Is that infrared? What is this?
I don't know, but my browser's having 85 heart attacks. Hold on. Close that. I don't know what just happened. All right. Here we go. Possible ghost photo. Oh, look at that, dude. Can you see that in the back, right in the middle doorway? No, because I'm not sharing it. Hold on, let me share. Yeah, well, if I had some way to line these all up without having to close the window and then open a new one, then it would be all right, but I just don't. Sorry, but look at this. This is spooky.
You could. We'll talk about it later.
I can't because I don't pay for it.
Can you zoom up on that at all?
Hold on. That's the best I can do, I think. Hold on. Oh, there we go.
Okay. That's better. Wow.
That looks like it's drawn in now that I zoomed in on it.
No, you know what it looks like? It looks like, the team of investigators went out and, about halfway through the night, some of them started getting a little tired. So they sent Lily out to grab some coffee, and Lily is now coming back with the coffees in her hand. They just snapped the shot real quick. You can see she's holding something with her left hand.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's the tray of coffees.
That could be like a bag of McDonald's food. And over here's the coffee.
Yeah, no, maybe.
I see the white cup.
It's probably Grubhub or something. Yeah. Listen, I'm not trying to. If it looks fake, you know what? It probably is, guys.
Yeah, I mean.
So.
And then
I can always stand corrected, but.
Yeah, but see what's going on? Look, this is all black, right? Drawn in kind of. See all these, if you're looking close, you can see all these little white marks that are it looks like they were just put in there, for no reason at all. They're just these little white stripes. If you guys look at this later on. Yeah, let me put a link in the chat room if you guys want to look at this. What do I do? Copy it?
That's a pretty clear outline.
Yeah, it's kind of, once you look at it bigger, it's in the chat now. Once you look at that bigger, it kind of looks fake. And then there's all this white stuff around the sides of it. Yeah, you'll see. It's kind of like, I don't know. Like they were kind of trying to like chop it up. Like, I don't know. All right.
That
Well,
just
you
looks
know.
like stuff in the background of something else.
Yeah, they don't win our hearts over. Let's go to the next one. Weird noises in Texas last night. Oh, that was 1 month ago. I think we played that before. All this other stuff is from 2 months ago, so nothing breaking.
I love the weird noises more than I think I enjoy the photos sometimes.
All right, you want to hear the weird noises?
You've already played it, though?
I might have. I don't know.
All right, play it.
Why not hear weird noises more? Oh, now I can't get into my Twitter. Dude, I give up. I changed my Twitter password like 3 times this week. Every time I go back in, it's like changed. Somebody's like in there or something. So I'm not even going to Twitter. All right, so what else can I look at then? The back button's still not there. Oh, it's here, but it's not visible. It's just white. What the hell? This is scary. All right. In 1979, a New Mexico state trooper told the FBI that he believed cattle mutilations were done by a clandestine government group. A decade later, a CIA remote viewer saw men at a mutilation, and leaked memos showed military contractors were exploring using Indian reservations for biological research. Ooh, and it's a YouTube video that I cannot play. Pause. Why isn't it? I just give up on everything, you know what I mean? Sometimes.
Well,
do you have any unexplained stories? Do you have anything you've ever seen that is unexplained? Yes, you, Mr. Michael.
I mean, only in the respect of the ghosts investigating stuff.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I'm here. Are you here? Just in respect to the ghost investigating stuff where, I've seen things that I can't explain, but would attribute to that spiritual phenomenon, shadows and things moving on their own, these sort of things. Man, it makes me feel like I need to be in the woods more. Because that's the one thing I haven't had is a cryptid experience. Well, I've never been abducted either, but I'd like to see a cryptid.
Did you hear
abduction? Thinking wait, but I'd like to see the cryptid.
Did you hear Game Vet's story about Game Vet's another gentleman? Go check him out. He has the story, dude. The one with he had some creature walking with like his arms bent backwards or something like that. Oh,
yes.
Yeah, like what was that? It had like a big smiley face, and he couldn't believe it. Dude, that I had the chills when he was telling me that because I never want to see something like that.
Well, it's like the most jarring and unsettling thing to see. You know what I mean? Something contorted like that doesn't look natural. I think again the body responds first. The mind will take it in within its due time, and that might be a fraction of a second, but the body reacts first a lot of times. And you speak to people, for example, sometimes when you're driving late at night, you're going through back roads or something like that. You catch a flicker of something out of your eye and it darts into the woods. And you're like, oh, what was that? There are people who have encountered these sort of things. But again, prior to seeing them, they feel something. And sometimes that's, I need to look in this direction where whatever it is standing. And they may connect eyes real quick as she drives by, he drives by, whoever it is, and still have that feeling as they leave. And then eventually it goes away once they get far enough away from the being. So again, we see this with cryptids too. People talk about seeing Bigfoot, but then they feel it first or they smell it first. There's some organic principles to some of these cryptids that, I'd like to cover more in an upcoming show, I'll be honest with you, because I think that's just as fascinating as, some of the visual evidence people have garnered.
I'm hearing a little static. I don't know if it's my headphones or is it your headphones. Do you hear it?
Not on
or
my
is it
end.
just me?
Yeah.
You don't hear it?
No,
All right. So,
now that you pointed out, I heard it. Yep.
all right, so I don't know
wasn't
what
paying
that
attention.
is.
I was talking, so.
No, that's all right. I can't. Now it's gone, but I can't understand. I just don't know what it was. Something doesn't want us talking tonight. Everything that we're getting microphone interference, video interference. They took away my back button. Out of the blue. Google just came in, and if Google gets involved, forget it. You shut down. That's it.
Oh, of course. Well, I mean, as long as we're going on that route, you want to up the ante a little bit? Let's get into Montauk and let's get into Project Monarch. We'll talk about super soldiers and some of the players behind that.
Oh,
We'll be kicked off within a matter of moments, dude.
See, you can't even finish your sentence.
Plan to do something else tonight.
As long as we don't have to talk about that dork. That dork who thinks he's one. All right.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that, yeah.
What do we got, Mr. Michael?
Oh, Jesus. We just did paranormal. Inadvertently, we just did paranormal. Give it another spin.
Let's go see if we can get some ghost pictures. I want a ghost picture.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, a glitch in the Matrix.
Okay.
Let's go see if some people have had any glitches in the Matrix. Yes, they have, because I took a look at this one earlier. Let us share that with you. This one we're going to share full screen so everybody can see what's going on. And which one was glitch in the Matrix? Well, I did have it at one point. Oh, there it is. Why isn't it showing? Oh, there we go. All right, I got it. Here we go. We're going to go full screen with this one. We're going to show everybody. Everybody can join in the fun. All right. My grandmother's dog predicts whenever my mother calls. Do you want to read about that?
Yeah, let's hear about it.
Yeah, it's a glitch in the Matrix. Here we go. Here's a little story. Posted 17 hours ago by Joe Knows Stuff. All right, folks. Oh,
yeah,
God. How long is it? It's not too long. All right. Get back there. All right. So I'm not usually a conspiracy or supernatural believer, but I have had many moments in my life like this one I am about to describe to you that I just simply cannot explain. My grandmother owns a cute and rather old Bichon Frise dog named Spunky. For most of my life that I have known him, and from what I have been told, he has behaved relatively like a normal dog. However, there is one strange thing that he is able to do that I simply do not understand. Whenever my mother calls, regardless of the time, day, or location, her dog instantly begins to bark. Now, I know this is not inherently crazy for dogs to bark to a phone ringing, or any loud noise for that matter. For some reason, he only barks whenever my mother is on the other line. Also, let me clarify, he barks before my grandmother even has time to get up from her chair or stop whatever she is doing to answer the phone. So just from the ringing, the dog is able to tell that my mother is calling. Whenever my grandmother used to describe this phenomenon to me a couple years back, when this whole situation began, I always laughed it off or thought it was a little crazy due to her age. But not too long ago, I was at her house celebrating the 4th of July. My mind was changed. Now, I arrived at her house a couple hours earlier than my mother because I wanted to be able to spend more time with her, and I heard her phone ring. Instantly, the dog begins to bark, and my grandmother laughs that it's my mother. I laugh with her, stating, "What are the odds?" Well, I'm sure as hell stopped laughing when it was my mother, saying that she would be arriving soon. I shrugged this off as a mere coincidence, but throughout the day, whenever the phone rang, the dog remained silent or didn't even bother looking up. It would be safe to say for the rest of the day I was seriously freaked out. All in all, I have no explanation as to why this dog, 11 years of age, suddenly has psychic abilities. Also, thank you for reading this. I apologize for being a little lengthy. Okay. That's crazy. So it just started this, according to the letter. Right?
I think a glitch in the matrix is sort of a misnomer for this sort of thing.
Yeah.
The odd thing about it is that. Sorry, go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
I was going to say the odd thing about it is that it started so late, but just as people have latent psychic abilities, I believe animals are in the same sort of. God, I'm losing my words here. It's the same thing for animals. I think they're closer than perhaps human beings are in certain ways to that psychic part of themselves, but maybe sometimes they're not always aware as we would imagine. That being said, who knows, maybe the dog actually had forged a real strong energetic connection to this woman and just had that ability or has that ability to when she's coming in energetically. That's my take on it. Glitch in the matrix to me is like when things are one way for one moment and then a different way, completely different the next moment, and then boom, right back to your original state, and you can't explain what the hell just happened.
Right. No. Yeah. And they have those stories of dogs like who will when their owners are coming on their way home from hours away, and they'll be sitting at the window waiting. And you know what I mean? So it could be one of those the dog has some power that we just don't know about. Oh.
I mean, there's plenty of reports of animals starting to get rambunctious before their owners come home. Maybe their owners have just gotten off the highway and they're about 2 miles away from the house, but they're over by the window hopping around, yipping and letting you know that this person's on their way.
Yeah,
it doesn't seem too crazy to me. Just the fact that it started so late in the animal's life.
It doesn't seem crazy. That means the dogs have some special power that we just don't know about. This thing's all falling apart. You know what I mean?
No, it doesn't mean that. Doesn't mean they have a special power we don't know about. I mean, it's the same thing with cats. We see it more often, I think, in cats for whatever reason, or at least those stories are traded quite often. But dogs definitely possess psychic ability, and animals, I think, are inherently closer to whatever you'd call nature or define nature to be. And I believe that psychic activity and energetic awareness is part of nature. We do have the ability too. It's just a matter of us remembering and cultivating that again. We lost it at one point. We became removed.
All right. Well, that's a good point. Here we go. Next one. I heard people. Oh my God, what happened? There we go. I heard people walking around my house when absolutely nobody was there. All right, so you probably had creaking in the thing. That's scary. I don't want to read that. Let's go. This next one looks really cool. This is a good question. You ready for this one? If we live in a simulation, does that mean we have unlimited lives? What happens after we die if we live in a simulation? That was the question posed by user Wambly Mars 304. Good question.
What do you think, Rick?
Well, if we're in a simulation, then no, because then you're out of the simulation. Once you stop your part in there, there's no need for it. You would just be taking up memory.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So, what do you think?
I think the world we live in is a complex hologram of sort, yet has the ability to be experienced in a tactile way, given our senses. I think our bodies were designed, obviously, with the third dimension in mind, but I don't think that it's real in the sense that people call it. It's permeable, to say the least. It's just a matter of how to do that. You have to have the knowledge to do that.
Yeah, but what would the point of a simulation be? I don't know. I mean, there's a million points, but you know what I mean?
To me, if there is some sort of, AI or some sort of consciousness that guides this reality and experience in that way, in a technological way, it's far advanced for us to even try to guess what the reason is or how it works. It could be something as simple as, well, I'd like to experience. Okay, so just strip it down to something bare like that. Say the soul says, I would like to experience the third dimension. Let's say there's an infinite amount of dimensions. You just decide to choose this one because it offers X, Y, Z in terms of experience, which you don't find in other dimensions. So you hop into that game, that simulation, you take on a character, you take on a role, and you decide to do what you're doing. The difference between that, per se, and maybe a video game is that, you have what people want to call free will, where you come in playing that role, dressed to play the part, but once you get down here, you may decide, well, maybe I want to be a different person, or I want to be something totally different than what I had agreed to do when I came down here. And you'll do that too. And you'll have that experience. And why couldn't you do it as many times as you wanted to? You know what I mean?
That would suck then.
Energy cannot be created or destroyed.
But then we're just not real. We're just like some puppet. It's a madman's game.
But it's you who is the puppeteer. It is you who is the puppeteer.
I am no, because if we're a simulation, you have no control of what you're doing. Everything you're doing, you're just going to be doing it. Like you're going to think you're doing it, but you're not, because you're just doing it. That's how I'm able to move my hand right now without even thinking about it. That's how I'm able to move my hand right now without thinking of serious. Because it's already if that's a simulation, it's already doing that. You know what I'm saying? You're not forming those words.
But
you have no control over the simulation if you're in it. You don't understand. That's what I'm trying to say.
But you're talking about a simulation that is removed from its participants, where in fact this simulation is actually intertwined with its participants on the very deepest energetic level. We could actually be creating the simulation as a collective as we're going. So there's another element of free will as a collective that could exist in this sense.
True. But if you're in a simulation...
It's probably technological and bionic.
I don't know. I think if you're in a simulation, that means it's just not real, but I don't believe in that because... like a simulation, like if they were run a simulation to see how the ancestors live, they wouldn't have, like we wouldn't have to experience the life, you know what I mean? The time in the same way, because they could just run the simulation instantly if they're so advanced. Like we wouldn't have to sit here through our whole lives. I mean, that might be part of the simulation, but wouldn't have to be. Like we would, I don't know how to describe it. Well, maybe it would. I don't know.
What do you think the Akashic Records are?
What is that? Is that the Who's New album? Tell me more. I don't think they were spelled together. Half of them are dead. What's going on?
Oh, God. Oh. The Akashic Records, in a nutshell, here is a compilation of everything that's ever happened at any point, time, and space that could ever have existed. And it's collected as a memory of sort. It can be accessed through spiritual means. You can meditate and, get into these Akashic Records. You can go under hypnosis and sometimes retrieve them. But you can also, well, maybe not you and I, but they're also accessible through technological means. Back in the 70s, United States government actually figured out how to do that. And they were able to literally pinpoint a place in time and space that they could collect and extract the data out of everything that had ever happened in that one specific point.
What?
And this was in the 70s. So imagine what they're doing now. Yes. This was, I'm not even talking about Montauk or anything like that. I'm sure that there was some connection, but I guess it was developed in Maryland, I believe. Montauk was obviously New York.
They went to a point like in time and just they were able to see everything that happened at that time. What? I don't understand.
Yes. They were able to extract everything that had happened in that one space within their measurement, and they're able to do that, to whatever degree, even today. And I'm sure that it's much more advanced. But yes, they were accessing the Akashic Records that exists in a non-physical sense, and I believe that they also do have a physical counterpart. I think it's underneath one of the pyramids or the paw of the Sphinx, but there is a room there that has been reported, and I actually think this has already been done, I'll be honest with you, where there was a wall they came up to and realized that this was some sort of locked door. Eventually, after repeatedly trying to open it in different ways and being unsuccessful, eventually, they were approached by certain people who knew what it was, and they said that there's only a certain amount of folks who carry the right vibration to actually open that door. And when that person or those people come, it will be at the right time, and that information will be disseminated in one way, shape, or form. Now, I think this has already happened, and they obviously kept things under lock and key. But there's that connection. So,
wow. So everything's already. So according to these records, everything's already happened that ever will.
yes, everything that's ever happened and ever existed has already been done and is being done right now and will be done. It all exists in the exact same space at the exact same moment. The best way we can describe it. Everything exists in the same space. Everything happens in the same space.
Well, then how do
there is no such thing as time and space in that
because
regard.
like right here 100 years ago there was someone else living, so they're not here right now. I don't know, so you got to explain that to me, because for someone with my mind, I understand that.
Let's put it this way, okay? So you walk into an old building. You walk into an old building.
All right.
And you have somebody who is intuitive or sensitive to energy, and they can walk into the building and say, okay, I'm going to go into this room. And they walk into the room and they say, oh my God, somebody was murdered here sometime.
Oh, all right.
And you understand that it's a residual that they're picking up, the residual action. It's always still there. It's just, you have to tune into it. And I'm sure that has to do with frequency. But you tune into it, and you can then extract the information.
So maybe these people are just regular people living at that time, and you just happen to be, boom, zooming in, and they just happen to be going to bed, and they're like, what the hell is that? You're like, what the hell is that? And then that's it. And
I don't know if it's something noticeable by them. You figure it out?
Yes, it just came to me, and I just have the answer for everything. And I just forgot it just as quick. Let's listen. If we're seeing someone that's back in past in time, right? Like that's actually alive in the same moment or whatever, however that works, right? But they're still alive in their time. That in the past, they don't have any technology to look for ghosts. They don't even know to look for ghosts. That's why you only see little bits and pieces. They're probably just as scared as we are. They get the hell out of there. You know what I mean? Maybe they can't see us, but they can like hear us or something, like because they don't have like the same equipment.
I mean, it's probably maybe some of the stuff that has been reported from the past is actually people coming back from the future or other species, humanoid species doing that same thing. And what we're actually investigating are events where they were involved, and there's nothing spectrally about it. It's possible, man. I think that there are a lot of instances out there that falls under that umbrella. Absolutely.
It's so crazy. All the possibilities. I want to see, like, we should have a chart somewhere. You know what I mean? I don't know how to do websites, but if you had a website of like every single theory, you know what I mean? Like on ghosts, everyone on alien, all these, and you just have like it all pulled together. Like one big database that everybody could share and contribute to, and that would be so cool because there's so many different there. And then maybe there's a way to like connect them all together, and then you get like the answer to everything, and then we can all just die because we're all happy and we know everything.
Well, that's what a lot of these databases are. People that put together these outfits, they collect the experiences and look for consistencies between them.
Yeah, but is there one like global one that like has every single theory on, UFOs, every single theory on ghosts, every single theory on Bigfoot? You know what I mean?
I don't know. That would be interesting to look into. I'm sure that some of these black projects encompass all those things on a larger scale.
Yeah.
Montauk is absolutely one of those,
Yeah, that would all be classified though, so there's no way to like access that information, you know what I mean?
Not on an official level, no.
Yeah, I mean that's just a huge undertaking for anybody to gather all that.
Believe me, I know.
Yeah.
I do. I know. Believe me.
Because not only do you have the mainstream theories that are going to be out there, but then you have each individual story that's its own. All these little individual stories that become their own theories in their own right. Things.
Of course. That's why you need a team of people to do this stuff. You know.
Oh yeah, you need like a good team, like hundreds of people collaborate, and then boom, you can solve any problem. I'm telling you.
Well, that would be the
Ideal.
quintessential thing to happen. Yeah, exactly. That would be perfect.
Let's go to our live chat room, Michael. What do they think means? Do we have unlimited lives? Anybody? Game Vet's back.
Yes. I'm saying yes.
All right. Yeah. Game Vet's story about that visitor that he had at the bar. Do you remember that? Did you hear about that one?
I did hear about that one too.
Yeah. Oh, dude, like, what is
It's
that?
very possible. Time travelers, man. It's very possible. Or people who, I mean, it gets to the point where it's not just a matter of, oh, let's travel back in time, let's travel forward in time. They start jumping on different timelines. They jump on parallel universes, where, the exact opposite of what's happening here is happening there. And they've, messed around enough with this that at times in the past, they've actually changed the course of where everybody's going. We just pop right onto a different timeline than where we were. This has actually been discussed more recently. I'm finding that the course we're on was not the natural course that we were supposed to take. Something happened back in the early 2000s.
Oh,
I think
great.
CERN had something to do with it.
Yep. Oh, of course.
Don't quote me on that, but I think they did.
No, of course that, dude. You have a huge circle on the Earth. 11. Now they're gonna get one 60-something miles. From 11 to 60-something. So you get this huge thing. What are they doing? Shooting energy around in a circle or something? And collisions of atoms? Isn't that nuclear explosion?
I only know what they, I only know what. Well, I only understand, what was presented in terms of that technology from, Preston Nichols and, guys that were involved in the Montauk Project. And essentially, the early days, they were able to create what I'd call a synthetic Merkaba, where they had an electromagnetic field and they were able to control what happened within that electromagnetic field. And physically, it did look like it would speed up and spin to the point where those inside of the electromagnetic field would no longer be in the same time or space as those outside of it. And it could be observed in the early years by using clocks, just your regular clocks, to, see the difference in time. It would either speed up or it would slow down. And actually accompanying this, they started getting into the age regression and, the aging process moving forward and backwards, to the point where they actually eventually were able to, I know this is the rabbit hole we were looking for here, right? Eventually they were able to kill somebody off this way and then bring them back to life and bring them back to the point when they were just an infant. Al Balick spoke about being, regressed in this way and then eventually given to two other parents and was raised as Al Balick when he in fact was somebody else in the same life.
Oh, wow.
Ed Cameron was who he was. He was involved in the Philadelphia experiment.
So do you think if you go in the middle of this collider that you go and stop time? What happens? Can you go in the middle of this thing, you think? You know what I mean?
Of what, the
collider they have now, like
the collider that they're building?
Do they go in the middle of it?
I don't know what they're doing.
Spinning, and they're like, they probably do secret experiments. They're not telling anybody about.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, all of this is cover, and you're only seeing a very small piece of the puzzle, with what they show us. Half the time they're using their equipment and their technology for something completely different than what they're telling us. I mean, Christ, look at HARP. It's a great example of something like that. But there have been so many examples of this sort of experience that people go through. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And, once you understand that, it really broadens your perspective in how you look at the world, realizing that some of this is contrived and it's been controlled and is being controlled. And, there are ways for yourself to sort of break out of that programming, because we're all programmed to a certain degree. And this has actually been stated by quite a few reputable individuals who I won't go into right at the moment. But that being said, it's something to think about, you know.
All right,
Now,
what
the
do you
question
think?
is, how did they program us? That's the question. How did it happen?
Oh, it's in our DNA. I read something that in the news recently that they found like a fourth spiral on the DNA or something like that. Did you hear anything about that?
I want to say yes, but I don't remember. I'll be honest with you. I don't remember anything about it.
Yeah, I didn't really read the
Do you?
article, but no, I glanced.
Oh, okay, good.
It's these things I see on Facebook, and I'm like, all right. So let's get that picture out of there. Yeah. It would be really cool if, like, what they did with the 62-mile collider, like, sent off some kind of signal, and, like, the aliens were able to finally, like, see us, and, like, they came and visited.
I think they're already here. They've been here for a long time. I don't think that they need to look for us, man. I think they're getting a kick out of us looking for them.
No, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. You know?
I just hope
But
it
that's
doesn't.
not the popular opinion.
No, hey, you never know. I've never seen anything in my
Hopefully we'll
life
find out in this lifetime.
strange enough where, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I've been out there. I've been out there driving. Last couple of years, I've been out on the road driving. I don't see nothing. I'm sick of it. I want to see something. But then again, I don't. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Then again, I'll be like a wimp when I do. So, I don't know.
Well, that's what the ghost investigating was for.
We're going back. We got
Get
that
some
ghost
exposure.
hunt. We got that New Hampshire, haunted New Hampshire ghost trip.
Yeah.
We can do any day.
Are you bringing equipment with you?
Oh, absolutely. We're going to record the whole thing. And then we'll live stream from the locations. But then in between, you know, we can record little stuff. We can stop at little things on the side or whatever. There's no rush. I want to do it during the week, and then there's no traffic driving around everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Do it like a Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. That'd be easier.
Yeah. Why don't we do it next Wednesday?
Let's shoot for it. I'm down.
Right. All right, folks. Next Wednesday,
Let's do it, man.
Haunted New Hampshire road trip. We're going. Pack the car. We're gonna get some food. I'll get all the food and stuff the night before. Drinks. We'll have a cooler with some stuff in it. We'll start out here. We'll share the whole. I'm gonna post the road trip up on Facebook, and then we can each go live from both of our YouTube channels, folks. You're definitely gonna want to tune into Dark Hour. Say hi in the chat, Dark, so anybody watching can just click your name, and then they'll go right to your website. So we're going to go live. We'll be going live from there, right? Because you can go through StreamYard now on your phone. So we'll be going live through Dark Hour and through my channel. So you definitely want to check that out. And we're going to show you guys what is it, 5 stops? I think it's only 5 stops. 5 or 8 stops. The most.
5 or 8, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's like 4 hours of driving total. And then, you know, you spend an hour or so at each place, a half hour. And then we go on. It's going to be during the day, so it's not like we can walk around and investigate like a haunted house. But so we'll do that.
Right. It'll be interesting to just go to these locations and check them out, though.
Yeah, it's our history. You know what I mean?
That'll be fun.
Yeah. And New Hampshire's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Driving around this time
Absolutely.
of year. Oh, I love it.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
I'm trying to book a trip for the end of August because I want to go up to the White Mountains. There you can get up some activity. See something at night in the sky up there, I'll tell you.
And something come take you away, too.
I know. If you live to tell about it.
It was the last we ever saw of him.
What was it?
We had to add him to the list of missing persons in the White Mountains.
Oh, I would love to just die up there.
You see a picture of your abandoned campsite. It looks like Love Paz.
And it's only me.
Exactly. So that doesn't explain the other 9 bodies that are frozen around you in the middle of the
People
summer.
with their
We got
tongues
some
out
questions
and
for you, pal. Yeah.
naked. There's a tent that's not even mine, it's just ripped, just sitting there from the inside.
It'll be fun, Coral. It'll be a good time.
Oh, all right, yeah, we're gonna do that. Well, I'll have the whole thing up of where we're gonna go, like around the times we should be there. So if something happens to us and you guys don't see us check in, please call help. Yeah, we'll have all that up there. We're exactly like the whole thing.
We'll be submitting our emergency contacts before.
Right.
It'll be in the description.
Yeah, we'll have like name and phone number. So no, it should be fun. It's like a main road type of trip. You know what I mean? It's not like the back roads yet. We'll get into that, I'm sure, as the winter season approaches. As it gets a little cooler, I like to get like that October, November vibe. You get outside and you're like, it's the creaking of the trees and the leaves and snapping under your feet and
the change and everything.
Oh,
I love it. The smells and everything.
Oh.
Hey, third phase of Moon. Thanks for stopping by, pal. Nice to see you. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time on this ghost hunt. Have a great time.
Yes, sir.
That's what this is all about, right?
That's right. Haunted New Hampshire. Check I'll have updates on this site and on our Facebook page at Rick's Realm. If you want to go check us out there, I'll put stuff up there. I can't really update stuff on here because I'm not a big enough channel where I can do like the community stuff yet. But go to Facebook. You'll see Rick's Realm group. You can join that. Or you can go to Dark Hour. He's on that group too as the moderator. So if you have any questions, he's there to help. And then what else? Anything else you have to add?
I think you covered it on that end.
All right.
Looking forward to this, man.
Yeah, I got a
third phase of Moon says New Hampshire. Sorry to interrupt you. Third phase of Moon says New Hampshire is full of ghosts. Good luck, and if you capture anything amazing, send it our way. Happy hunting. Thanks very much, man. We very much appreciate that.
Yes.
And we'd be more than happy to send it your way, bro. That'll be awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
So cross your fingers, guys. Hopefully we can catch something on film or just catch a video or something. That'd be great. Anything at all to play around with. They happen at the least expected times, really, when you're not paying attention and not filming.
Oh yeah, I want to see more than a ghost. I want to see like a cryptid running through the woods, like a Bigfoot or something. I want to. We're gonna be out in the woods, area. I want to see that stuff. So.
I would love to. I mean, once we do some more camping and stuff, as we had done, in years past, we should obviously put the spin on it. Maybe do a little bit of cryptid hunting or something at night. I don't know. We'll have to talk about it, man.
Yeah, that's something we could look into. You have to be like prepared for that stuff, though. If you're going deep into the woods, I don't want to like die. I just want to like look at it from the street and say, "Oh, there it is."
Well, I'll keep an eye out for bears, and I think you'll be just fine then.
Yeah, just like the bear. Yeah, okay. You sleep through bear attacks, this guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Don't get me started on that one. All right.
We're still alive, aren't we, Rick?
Yeah, we're going to be wrapping this up.
We're alive.
We're wrapping this up for tonight. We want to thank everybody for joining us. I didn't get to finish the whale as usual. We never do because you get stuck in these rabbit holes and you go down them and who knows where they go. But we want to thank Mr. Darkhour Paranormal for joining us. We want to thank the chat room for being in there. We got third phase of movers in there tonight. Go check them out. They got awesome new series on every night. They've been doing it this week. It is awesome. It's got the dream team of ufology has now been formed. All under, you got to get over there, please. Third phase of Moon. If you're watching in the chat now, you can just click on their little name. I'll have all the everybody's links up in the description of this video as soon as it gets posted. But I mean, these guys are going over some videos, all these photos that are coming in. If you want to see late breaking everything in the ufology field, paranormal field, then they get a team of these panels experts. Our friend Richie G is over there. He's on
And
there.
Dave Scott.
And Dave Scott. Who else? Everybody. They're all our friends. Just get over there and look. But yeah, this is unbelievable what's going on. You guys won't even imagine.
It's awesome.
It is. It is. It's like
Yeah.
the greatest thing. I love it. They play and they're releasing it at Eastern time. It's usually around 4 a.m. So it's just after I get up. Like I have my coffee and stuff. It's like they just posted and I'm like right on it with my coffee. So you guys can do that too. Everybody get over there, check it out. Awesome things going on. Thank you for coming. We're all going over now to Goof on Radio stream with Little Richie G, buddy. So you guys go check that out.
See you there.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on, Mr. Darkhour. Do you have anything coming up or you want to share or plug?
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, I do have a few guests coming up, but I'll let you guys know, when that's happening. It's going to be at the end of the week. I'm going to do the end of the week, but I think I'm going to start doing shows during the week a little bit more. I think a lot of people are busy on weekends, and that's fine and all, but I'll let you guys know as we're moving forward. Thanks for coming to the chat, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
I love it. Seeing you guys here. Mr. Martin, my buddy. Stu, Game Vet, Coral Land, my online lover. Who else? Third Phase. Everybody. You guys are the best. What else do you want me to do? We'll see you all in just a few minutes over at Goof on Radio if you're watching live. If you are not watching live, make sure you get over to Goof on Subscribe. Subscribe to Darkhour. Subscribe to Third Phase. And if you have time left in the day, subscribe to me. I would love it. All right, guys. And we will see you. Thank you again for another fun show. Have a good night. Take care.